Hello Internet, I'm Scott, and this is PLUGHITZ Live Unboxed. Today we're going to take a look at one of the products in the new Monster Smart Illuminessence line. If you have joined us on YouTube, you have likely gotten here because you purchased one of the original Monster IlluminEssence products. Let me assure you, these are manufactured and designed by a different manufacturing company that has a very different standard of product. So the defects that we saw with the LED strips in particular of the last generation, Thanksgiving and beyond, we do not suspect that we will see here, and you'll see why in just a minute. The LED strip, as I mentioned, was our problem before, and this is an upgrade to that concept in both quality and in concept, and that is because in addition to being an LED strip, it has a diffuser built in. If you are familiar with traditional LED strips, you will know that they show off the individual pixels. So when you power them on, each little LED is very visible, and you can see them in use, which can be interesting, especially if you can target each pixel individually, which you could not with these. But with this, you have a diffuser, so it's just one ambient glow of the color down the whole strip, which is a much better idea for most uses. And because it's got the diffuser and it's sealed, you can use it outside, which you could not with the last ones. So there's a lot to like about this, and the fact that it's smart, which means you can use it with your phone. But right now, let's take a look at what we've got here in the box. We saw these at CES this year, and really liked the design and the concept. But of course, that was in prototype mode. Let's see what it actually physically comes with in the box. All right, first and foremost, we have our manual. Now, one of the things that we've noticed about the manuals through the entire line that we've been opening is that they are of a higher quality than the Thanksgiving and beyond manuals of the last generation. Those were in black and white, and they were about 3 pages. As you can see, this has a color cover. It's got color accents all through it, and it is a much more detailed starter guide, which is nice because these are a more complex product. So more information is always better. We also have a power supply. Now, if you've been watching the other unboxings, you will notice that this is a different wall wart than the rest. That is because this one needs to be designed to be able to be powered outdoors. So the other wall wart wouldn't work. This connector down here with the screw connector is to create a seal for outdoors. So that's what we're looking at there. We've got mounting hardware. So instead of using adhesive, you can properly mount these outdoors if you wanted to, which is a really cool capability. And then we have the strip itself. So here we have our power connector, right? So the idea is that these plug in like that and then screw together, and that is important to create a watertight seal. And then we have the strip. The strip is terminated. Now, that's important to note. You cannot connect these together. Again, watertight. They're designed for outside. So having exposed ends would not be a great idea. And then we have the strip itself, right? And so if you look at this, you will notice that there are two places that the light can come through. The first is here on the wide side down the center. There is a hollow point there, and then on the edge, right? Yeah, on the edge here, that is also translucent. So this will glow and this will glow. Both of them will. So you can create some really interesting looks with that. I cannot wait to see these in action because obviously we are very familiar here with the previous generation of the standard LED strip, which, by the way, there is also one of those in this set, which we do not have in our possession right now. But there is one of those as well. It's a similar concept with all the smart features of the new line, which is pretty cool. What I like is that all of the products interact with one another. They can be put into scenes together. So you can have the orb and the neon and the digit and the prism all interacting with one another and changing in unison, which is super cool. You could also have multiple orbs and multiple neons, and it's a much better concept to be able to be controlled through your phone than through those little remotes that were very limited. So we cannot wait to see these things in action. Obviously, you just saw me unbox it, so have not gotten a chance to use them personally. When we do, we will put up a review on PLUGHITZlive.com/reviews. There you'll see this, the rest of the Illuminessence line, and a whole lot more. If you want to see the unboxings of the rest of this product line, you can go to Unboxed.live, or if you're already on YouTube, you can go to our channel and look at the PLUGHITZ Live Unboxed playlist or the Monster IlluminEssence playlist, where all of these will be. And with that, until next time, ciao.